Here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're the United States of the world and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for 3 years, putting in solid foundations because we intend to be here not for just a few weeks, months, or years, but for generations to come. We are now in the process of increasing our income, building our economy, strengthening the liquidity of our currency and its value to benefit all citizens. So who can be a citizen? Anybody. There's no cost or obligation to join. You just come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's all there is to it. Okay. And we welcome people from all different countries, continents, gender, colour, class, creed, educational level, financial status. None of it matters because we just see people as human beings. We don't pigeonhole people on these superficial differences. We are a non-separatist organisation. We recognise that every human being is unique. We're all part of one big family of humanity, but being unique, we all have something unique to offer, and so are of equal value to every other member of our community. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be heading over there in a moment because that's where we see most of the comments and we can put names to them. We do see things here in the app, but only from YouTube and from Twitch. And as I say, we get most of the comments in Facebook, but we do have somewhere. Here we go. He said, there we go. Lewis from Portugal, who is in on YouTube, as he usually is, pretty early. So welcome to Lewis and welcome to everybody else, no matter where you are, no matter what country you're in, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay. Big welcome to you all. Let me head over right now to Facebook. Let me first make sure my speakers are off so we don't get Facebook, so we don't get feedback, sorry, when I get there. And I am going to look for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when that comes up, I'll be looking for the 12th of October. And what's this? 12th of October, got it. Okay. So if I click to expand, we should get the comments. We got in. He's also happened. So the top two are from Portugal. Then we've got Kingsley from Manchester, UK. Got Norman from Doncaster, UK. Bozina from Edinburgh. Up in Scotland, we've got Richard from Devon in the UK. Down here in the dark, cold, well, not that cold actually, but dark and damp Southwest Peninsula tonight. Okay. We will be getting started in just a moment with a very short prayer to help us find the path to happiness. True happiness is what everybody seeks. It's not just that momentary pleasure that you get from paying off your bills or from going on your holidays or buying the new car or whatever. It's that everlasting joy that you get from your way of life. And there are many people that have got lots of money, but they're not happy. You can't buy that happiness. You can only buy those short-term pleasure events. And the more money you have, the less they thrill you because you've already got 2, 3, 4, 5 houses. What else can I get? You know, so you need to think about true happiness, and that can only be found through loving service to other people. And once you make that your goal, make that your way of life, you'll find that all those other things that you want and need in life will start to be attracted to you. You won't have to chase after them. And so you will, in fact, not only be happy through helping people and seeing them smile, but you'll be able to smile as well because the houses, the vacations, whatever it is that you want and need will start coming to you. Okay, with with that said, we will have that little prayer and we'll follow it with an affirmation to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology we have, where we just see all people as human beings, part of one big family. And we got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA as well, just in time. Okay, so here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member, that they may find the joy of service. And through service, that they may find and attract into their life true happiness and everything they want and need. Amen. And the affirmation goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, let's get on with the show. Let's see where we are. We are still working on the exchange page. Will it get up tomorrow? I don't know. We have had a response from Max, and Deviani is going through the information and testing things. And I don't think, oh yeah, it is. Here, just hold on. It's not conclusive on the exchange. Um, Forgive me. Okay, I know she's been communicating with Max on various aspects, but I don't know the results, and she didn't leave them for me. She logs out about this time and she gives me a report. And she says she's been but I don't know where we're at with that Max communication. But we haven't got that completed yet. If it is not completed by tomorrow, on Saturday, I will send out a form to anybody that has funds in their available cash wallet, so that we can do a manual process for that. And we will continue working on the exchange page as a priority. Once we get that up, we can then automate all the other withdrawal situation. I can't give a time period for it. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I wish I could say, yeah, the exchange will be up tomorrow, and we'll have the stable stake done by Monday, and the secondary staking done by Tuesday, and the poverty crusher done by Wednesday. But it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So we are working on it as diligently as we can, and we'll get it done as soon as we can. That is really all I can offer you in terms of time frame. We also had a meeting today with the people I've been talking to the Fun Miracles, and it turns out it's the same company that we had all the situation with before. It seems all roads lead to the same place. So I'm going back to the people we had in um, Udemy. No, not Udemy. That place where you get lots of people wanting to help you with your project. Lots of independent contractors. Um, can't think what it's called at the moment. Udemy's the Solard place, isn't it? Something like that. Okay. So I'll be going back there. We need to get some different angles on things, and there were a lot of people with good information there. I just didn't have time to follow up on them. And we'll make the time, and we'll get back and get something started and sorted out on that. ROI tips, disappointingly, not heard anything today. We did get something from them the other day saying that they were in the process of getting the campaign set up, but I've not heard anything about the new campaign because Facebook apparently knocked back the ads. So I'm chasing them up on that. I've not had a, no, it's not Fiverr, Kingsley. Um, Fiverr has some good people on it, but no, it's a site especially for um, contractors, developers. Um, what was I talking about? I just saw that. Uh, yeah, ROI tips. So I'll just keep chasing them up. That's all we can do. Is just keep chasing them until we get that campaign launched. Um, not an ideal situation, but it is the situation we're in. I don't think we'd have many options, even if we hadn't paid them up front, thousands of dollars for this. But because it's not something we can run on our own, we would get blocked or kicked out, and we need continuity once we get it running. So it's it's there. Um, the the other thing we're working on in the meantime is, of course, the raffle. We want to get that launched. Um, two reasons. One, it'll give a bit of interest to the members. I mean, I don't know how many tickets we'll sell. We might only sell 10. If we only sell 10 tickets, you know, it's a 10 in 1 chance of winning $100 for a dollar. If we sell 100 tickets, you know, it's a dollar for 100 tickets is a good deal. If we can sell enough to put money into the treasury and give some money to charity and give somebody $100 and pay out all the commissions on tickets sold, then we'll be achieving something uh, which can grow to something very big. Um, once we get enough participation, we can increase the prices, the prizes, not the prices, the prizes. The price would stay the same. It'd be a dollar for a ticket. Um, but as we get more and more money, you know, it'll get to a magic point at some stage where we can offer $1,000 prize, and that's a bigger attraction, a huge big attraction for other people. You know, $1,000 for a dollar. Yeah, I'll have a go at that. Boom, um, and we'll go up and beyond that. Um, Norman's there. Yeah, Upwork. That's the one. I'm not sure it's still called Upwork. Um, I think they changed the name, but they might have changed it to Upwork. I can't remember. It used to be something else. They changed the name. But Upwork is the one I'm thinking of, whether that's the current name or the previous. So that is where we are with those things. We've spent a lot of time on things today, and I still can't give you anything that says, "Yeah, boom, this is where we are, and it's gonna be there by then," because we're not at that stage, unfortunately. It could be that everything gets sorted out very quickly and boom, it'll all click into place. It could be that it's gonna drag on a bit, I don't know. So, I can only be honest with you and say we'll just get it done as quickly as we can. Um, and we'll chase up ROI tips. And in the meantime, I will get that Full Miracles thing. I will some interviews going with independents, um, because um, most of the things all seem to lead to WebMobiL, and they come back with the same things, and they they won't deviate from their contract, which basically puts all the responsibility and risk on us, regardless of what we ask for and what we pay for. And I don't think that's right. Okay, so we will be going back to some independent contractors rather than this WebMobiL outfit, which has seemingly hundreds of agents. I get probably 3 or 4 emails a day from people, and they're basically saying the same thing, all different people. They're all Gmail accounts, and when you get talking to them, they're putting you back through to WebMobiL. So people are making money out of promoting WebMobiL. That's fine, but it doesn't help us. Okay. Um, right. Numbers. I have numbers. Let's give you some numbers, and then we'll have a think about what else we have to discuss. Binance. I'm still struggling with Binance. I've got to get something else done, completed by tomorrow on Binance. But uh, well, I've got to do it. I've only got to the 14th, and we've had everything knocked back so far. So hopefully, I'll get something that will be accepted done tomorrow. But in the last 24 hours, we had a net decrease of 7 in our registered members, 40,573. Means simply that we removed 7 more people for not logging in for 2 months, and we got new registrations. Active member count was up 28, same as yesterday in the last 24 hours, to 4,331. And multiply WISA, oh yeah, there's one more registered member than we had, email verified members than we had yesterday. So put 15,895 now, enough to move us up to a lot from our revenue should get rolling in, and nobody knew about advertising. So that covers that. I've also been refining the um, the new compensation plan that I have, and I've not got it here. Just a minute. Here we go. I, and what I'm trying to do is get sort of the ultimate plan, and I think this is pretty close to it. It's not going to attract people in the same volume as um, global aid, but global aid is not going to be sustainable, I'm afraid. I've run everything I can on it. no way, even with what they're doing now. They're finding that they're now restricting withdrawals even more. And I mean, I've got like $40 that I want to withdraw, and they'll only let me withdraw $4 of it because the liquidity pool is low. I'm only going to get $1 for my $4. So, people are going to get fed up with that, and they're going to realise that this isn't working. And I'm afraid global aid isn't going to last. If you've got your money back, no problem. If you've not got your money back, stick with it. Don't put any more money in, but get out whatever you can now, even if you're only getting a small amount each day out. Get out what you can until you've got to a break-even point at least. Then anything after that, you're doing okay. Vortic, there was a new message from Vortic. I say new, I think it was this morning, which I should be able to access here. He said that it's not coming up. Yeah, got it now. Here we go. Vortic say what they've worked on over the last couple of days is the fact that they're going to have to undergo a full restructuring, and in that process also rebalance its assets and recoup the losses because they made some losses. The restructuring process will be started with a rebranding. Also, no new deposits will be accepted going forward until the relaunch, and portfolios will not create new returns simply because we first need to recover the losses. However, in the back office, it did show today that there were still returns being shown, so I'm not quite sure where they're up to with that. IT was already done for some time working on the exchange, and this work will continue. We're currently working to exchange, that's where we are, and we're currently working on the estimated timeline for completion, and this will provide us with the time necessary to rebalance all client accounts. Once the exchange, together with the token ecosystem, is ready, we are going to do a relaunch. So they're launching their own token. All clients will get their current account balance plus their current active package value, and 100% of it added to their exchange account. So you'll get all your money back, but you may not get any of the income that you've been receiving over a period of time. And I'm not sure what's going to happen with the withdrawal requests that have been put in over a period of time. The accounts will remain the same. You'll be able to log into the exchange with your current account. The balance will be available capital, and it will be up to the client to decide if he wants to withdraw the funds, trade on the exchange, or use the copy trading program. I think the copy program is the automated trading that he's talking about. To compensate every user for the restructuring period, we are designating a part of the tokens for airdrop, which will be distributed between all depending on their current account sizes. Tokens will represent shares of the exchange, and token holders will get a share of the revenues created by transaction fees from trades. As you know, it was a long-term goal from day one to switch to our own exchange, where everyone can either trade by themselves or be traded on our platform, fully automated. We will release an exact roadmap in the next couple of days, okay? And also some more detailed information about the exchange and ecosystem. Due to the current situation, the anniversary event will be postponed. Once the exchange launches, we will announce a new event date, which will be about a month after the launch. Everyone who secured their spot will obviously be contacted regarding accommodation and hotel. Overall, this is the right step in the right direction. We keep on moving forward and we'll bring the vision to reality. So that is the update from Vortic. And I've had a couple of people say, what's happening with the Vortic 10K plan? Because we were scheduled for another payment in October. But obviously, if they're not paying out, we can't pay out. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with it. But it's unlikely, based on what has been said there, that we're going to be able to make a payment to the 10K club in October, possibly not before Christmas. I don't know. It just depends on what happens and how they revamp things, what we actually get out of things there. We've got quite a large amount of capital in Vortic, but it's not that was our main source of income. I mean, that was large part was the 10K club, and how that we've been building over time, and a little bit of my own account and a little bit of extra in various places, all adding up to maybe $30,000 or something like that. But we were, in fact, and we are still today, we received quite a lot of money from the affiliate program. About $500 a day from the affiliate program, just in percentages of what people are earning on a daily basis. And that $500 a day was a significant boost to our economy. But we've not been able to get anywhere near that for, I don't know, how long is it since Vortic stopped making the withdrawals? I think a couple of months or so. So we're out of pocket on that. We were getting to rely heavily on it. It was a very good income and it was going up steadily. But we're going to have to wait and see what happens with it. There is no easy answer until we get that roadmap from Vortic and we see exactly what is going to be happening and when and what the timeframes are. I am still confident that Jensen will do the right thing. I think he's a good guy. I think he's struggling to come to terms with it at the moment, and so he's not going live at the moment because he reckons he's going to get a lot of abuse from people, and I think he's right in that because there is a lot of negativity in various groups connected to Vortic. So I think he's waiting until he's got it as a fait accompli, and then he'll come up and say, "Okay, this is it. This is what we're doing. If you want your money back, it's there, boom. If you don't, you can do this with it or whatever." So until that happens, we don't really know what's happening with Vortic. But he's going about it the right way. He's being open. He said, "Okay, well, this is what happened. This is what we lost, and this is why we lost it. And this else, other things have happened, and various other things." And he's been open and transparent about it in the same way that Jason Michael has been totally transparent about what's been going on with AAS and why they had to stop and how they're rebuilding and how they're restructuring and how they're having to pay out less, and they've had to scrap the affiliate program for a while and all this sort of thing. But it's transparent and you can see what he's doing, and he's doing it, and he is um, working through it for a solution. And I believe both AAS and Vortic will come back stronger. Um, AAS is paying out now, but it's only 3.5% a week. Or no, it's not even that, I don't think. 0.35% per week, maybe. 0.35% per week while they build up their funds again. But at least it's working, and it shows it's not a Ponzi because of what he's doing and how he's doing it. Um, so I think it's a very solid program. How long will it take him to get it built back up? I don't know. I don't think he knows either. It'll depend on how successful the trading is and everything else. But he has his roadmap in place, and he knows what he's doing, and he will get it there. And I believe the same will happen with Vortic. They'll get the roadmap out, it'll be there, and they'll build it back up and be stronger than before. Okay, ITP is still doing well, and BitSports, that's what I was going to do. They have revamped things a little bit, not drastically, but basically what they've done is they've said, okay, instead of being $10 minimum, it's a $50 minimum. And instead of it being a $10 transfer sum from account to account, it's $25 transfer sum. So those are the big changes, really. It means that you can't reinvest the $10 like we were doing to build up our portfolio. So the last time when we were able to withdraw funds, we still didn't have $50. We didn't have enough to reinvest. So it's sat there waiting. So it won't be till the next 8 days it'll be before we get that withdrawal again, and then we'll be able to do something with it. We should have over $50. Then we can decide whether we're going to play the game and keep putting it back in, or we're going to start putting it out till we get to a break-even point. We've not got an awful lot in there. We put 200 into one account, and we put just $10 into the other account. The $10 account we have is the one we use for referrals, and that it's been doing well. As I say, we've just kept reinvesting. Every time we got $10, boom, put it back in. The $200 account, steady, but it's there. It was designed to be a sort of standard for people that wanted to just be passive, so they could see how it worked and what they could do. And so the rules have changed a little bit, and I did put that into a blog post for people to be able to go through and read. And I sent that out as a message to the inbox, to members' inbox, and also it's included in today's email. I get lots and lots and lots of programs, but I am becoming more selective because they all look good when you look at them. But I'm hoping we can find things that have got some longevity in. There was a program that provided a debit card for, in fact, this is the card here, I think. Yeah, they had these debit cards. It was the Infinity Card Club or something. They basically have gone out of business. We're still waiting for what we had in there as a deposit, which fortunately was very little. It's about $120, $140, something like that. Maybe 200. It's certainly not more than $200. But we're still waiting to get that back from them. Doesn't seem to be forthcoming. And the card is no good. You can't use it anymore. But there is another one on the market which looks to be more solid. I think the Infinity Club card thing was basically one guy with a vision, and he was using third-party people, and the card issuers were in the UK, and the UK regulations change that came and made a mess of everything, to put it in a nutshell. Whereas this other one, I think it's called Flipkart, looks to be really solid with a lot of cash behind it. Their own banking, not using third-party banks, their own card, and so that is something that we might pursue. I am talking to somebody who's a big earner with them. In fact, he made over $50,000 last month as an affiliate. That would be nice, wouldn't it? However, he is nowadays a big hitter. I've known him for a long time, and he wasn't so big a long time ago, but he made some money initially in Dave Sharp and Dave Wood's Empower Network, and that's where he sort of got his foothold. But now he's a self-made multimillionaire through various different plans, and particularly cryptocurrency. And like I say, he made 50 grand last month as an affiliate of this, and there's a lot of surrounding opportunity with it. And I'm in discussions with him, but I want to make sure it's not just for high rollers, because I'm not one for a start, and most of our members aren't either. So there's got to be a way in. I know one of our members came to me with part of the thing that's involved in that, and that is this. There's a global lottery that is being developed, and that's been presented to me. Well, I think one of our members has been presented to me a couple of times by different members who have got involved in it. It's not cheap, but it might not be out of reach of some people. Depends on what we can do. But I think with the ultimate compensation plan that I've designed, or am designing, have I got it up here now? Yeah. What I've structured is something that I think will be attractive, because it's a $5 plan to get started. It has 5 phases, and they all basically work on the same way. There are 3 pass-ups. So your first, third, and fifth referrals get passed up. The first and fifth go to your sponsor, but the third referral is what makes this something that has not been done before, because that third referral goes out as a random referral to anybody. It could go back to you yourself, in fact, and that random referral, everybody is entitled to 6 random referrals, whether you're referring people or not. 6 people puts you through the plan, and it puts you through, and it will follow through into every phase. So 6 is the key number. So everybody will get 6 of these free referrals. But what it means actually is normally in a pass up plan, for everybody you pass up, you get 2 back. So you pass up 1, you get 2. You pass up 2, you get 4, provided everybody is doing a little bit. But with this random pass up, you're passing up 3 and only getting 4 if everybody does a bit. But that's not quite true because you're going to get 6 random pass ups. So you're actually going to get 10 back for 3, which is rather unique. But to make it work, we have to leverage those pass ups, because if everybody's just leveraging, one pass up out of every 6 people, it's going to take years and months to do that. But as we go through the phases, those pass ups in the other phases will be all going into the engine room, if you like, into that first phase, and they will be doubling up each time. So in the second phase, there will be twice as much money being passed up. So instead of making it 1 pass up into that same plan, it's going to be 2 pass ups into phase 1, and then 4 pass ups into phase 1, 8 pass ups into phase 1, 16 pass ups into phase 1, and you add them all up, and you've got 31 pass ups with somebody going through the phases, which shouldn't be too difficult to do. Effectively, it puts 31 free entries, if you like, into the first phase. So if you divide that by 6, it means that every time somebody goes through all the phases, they are also pushing 5 and a bit people through phase 1. Now, it won't necessarily be 5 people every time somebody complete, because it could go, those 30 could go to 30 different people, and not push them through. But it could go to 30 different people and push them all through. Depends on where they are in the plan. But what it means is that eventually everybody will get those 6 places, even if they're totally passive. And that means that it's going to mean that when they get their 6 places, even if you've got a totally passive member underneath you, you're going to get those 2 pass ups from them, as well as your 6 allocation in that first level. And it's going to make the plan work better than any pass up plan I've ever seen before. I'm not going to do a proper presentation of it, but basically, the first 4 phases are designed to get you into the phase 5, and they're designed to get you there as quickly as possible. Although you will make money and ongoing money from every phase. You won't have to renew them. You can buy multiple places if you wish. I don't think it will be necessary. Well, some people like to do it. That's fine, they can do. But it will mean that you will have continuing income from every phase. Once you're in each phase, it'll just keep growing and growing. And that first phase with all the pass ups will drive everything, in addition to the people that are working. The people that are working are going to benefit more, obviously, because they're going to move faster. And that's only fair. And it's only fair that they also get to benefit from the random pass ups. Why should we only give random pass ups to the people that aren't working. Um, so it's going to be a level playing field. But I think it should be very easy to promote. 6 people, $5 each. You get a special um, bonus, and the each time you get into the next phase, you get additional benefits which will be greater than the value of the cost to get into the phase. The total cost for all 5 plans is $155. We'll probably do an offer of $130. I'm still working on that, but it looks like it'd be $130 for anybody that wants to get in all 5 straight away. That means that as soon as they are earning in any plan, that they're getting paid instead of it going towards their upgrade. Um, but the 155 will provide $310 worth of benefits as a minimum. Working on more, but that's definitely a minimum at the moment. Okay. I've lost Facebook. Here we go. Having a look here now. Reynold, peace and love to all. I hope I'm on time for the amen from. Yeah, you'll be on time for the amen when we leave. You're not in time for the prayer. You'll have to watch the replay for it, Reynold. Okay. In fact, I mean, we are 50 minutes in now, and we're going. I'm going to get to the app, check in there, see if we've got anybody in. We've got Nirosh in. Can you put the link? Link for what? Nirosh. He's in on YouTube. If you let me know what the link is for, yeah, we can add it in for you. Scrolling down, I can't see anybody else. No, that's it. So we're just waiting for Nirosh to tell me what link he wants. I don't know, maybe it was the link to the blog post I did for Bit Sports. Let's see if I can find that quickly. I think this is it. Get back to the app. This is the link for Bit Sports updates, if that's what you're looking for. I can't think what other link I mentioned. I don't think there was any other link I mentioned. Oh, that's interesting. No, it's not. I'm still in the app. Here we go. I'll put it in the Facebook group as well in case you want it. There we go. Yeah, Binance, I'm still trying to get that account sorted out. And we did pay some more people out today manually. But it's a pain. We need to get it automated, and we need to get Binance sorted out. If we can get Binance sorted out, I'll be a happy man. But also this other card plan, it's not just a card, it's a bank account exchange. It's everything that this promised to be and wasn't. and it looks far more stable, but you also get um, a share in all the transactions, whether it's an exchange transaction, an ATM withdrawal, a purchase for the shop, or whatever, it's all shared out depending on where you are. So that is all we've got for you, I think. I want to check and see if the gentleman has commented again. No. I don't know what link it is then. Hopefully that is the link that you were after. That is everything I've got for you today. Hopefully there'll be better news tomorrow. We'll make Friday the 13th not a superstitious day for a bad reason, but a superstitious day for a good reason. Hopefully we'll get some real good news out, and I'll be here with that. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there, go the extra mile, check in your Avazu back office, in your dashboard, Avazu dashboard, because there is something that you've got to fill a registration form in. I don't really understand why, because I missed the webinar last night and I've not had time to watch the replay yet. But if you get in there and you click on the announcements or whatever it is, there's a link there for a form. Fill out the form. Not quite sure what you need it for, but it's to register for Saturday's webinar for whatever reason. Okay, so get into your Avazu dashboard, as well as getting rid of some of those coupons, getting some raffle tickets sold, and just generally being a good person, sharing love and abundance. I'll see you all tomorrow. I love you all. Thanks for being here. God bless. And I'll see you later, alligator. Yeah. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. In a wild